Welcome to Venice and Beyond in Italy.
After our breakdown last week, we head up the east coast to visit San Marino, Bologna, and of course the city of Venice and its surrounding islands Murano and Burano. Benny was doing good after her little repair job, but we still tried to take it slow and not push her too far.
Not sure if you can hear us over the roar of the sea, but we've arrived at our park up for the evening. It's on the east coast.
Today we did about 2 hour drive, 2.5 hours over the space of about 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
To try and we had a good break in the middle, had a bit of lunch, let the van cool down, didn't want to stress the new belt too much.
So the plan now, I think we're going to make some dinner.
Yeah, relax, enjoy the sea for a bit.
I know.
And that's it really.
The sea here is so blue, it's beautiful.
Our next stop was San Marino, a micro-republic within northern Italy with around 30,000 residents. We took the cable car up to the mountaintop area and spent a couple of hours exploring. Luckily the weather held out and we could see for miles across northern Italy.
Okay, so this week you are joining us in San Marino and we will go to Bologna as well. This wasn't something that we had planned to do, but we are here with Phoebe and our other friend Joel. He's not really keen on being on camera, so you may not see a lot of him, but you will see Phoebe a little bit more. Today we are just going to be exploring San Marino. We're quite excited. It's something we don't really know much about, but so far it's gorgeous.
Incredible views from up here. See for miles.
It's like MTV Cribs, this.
Oh yeah.
We've got 2 beds
It's not bad.
down here, wardrobe, kitchenette area, bathroom through there, and oh my god,
Yeah, I know.
that's a bit deadly.
Yeah, Fiona got us tonight.
Sick.
We got an Uber into the city centre and spent an hour strolling around taking in the city.
Jesus, Reese.
The following morning we left Bologna and headed for Venice. We opted for a campsite for a couple of days to keep Benny safe while we explored. Bit of confusion there. The lady at reception sent us to the wrong place. We're not staying in those. Staying in this one.
Today our plan is to explore Venice. We've never been here before.
No.
Phoebe and Joel have.
So they're kind of giving us a little bit of a walk
a tour, yeah, because today is our last day together and then tomorrow Reese and I are returning on our own. We have a campsite just outside of Venice. So honestly, I think we're just going to have a wander around.
Yeah, just have a
Yeah.
spend a couple of hours here and then the rest tomorrow.
I think we're going to go to dinner tonight as well, so that's exciting. Venice is a city steeped in rich culture and history. It spans 160 square miles and sits on 118 islands, connected by bridges and canals, with the Grand Canal stretching for over 2 miles, being the main traffic network. Vehicles are banned in Venice, other than the bus terminal and car parks, so everything in Venice is either done on foot or by boat. Even the bin men collect on foot and then deposit onto a boat.
I've lost the guys. Stuck in the crowds. I've given them a call, apparently they're here. Still don't see them. This is my home now. First day in Venice is coming to a close.
Yeah, so I've had a lovely day.
It's been fantastic. We're back here tomorrow.
Yeah, so tomorrow we're going to be doing Murano and Burano, but today we wanted to just explore on foot, and I really enjoyed it. It's really interesting to be somewhere where there's no traffic.
It's lovely.
Yeah, all you hear is the water if you're near a canal, and that's it. It's just people on foot, which is quite refreshing. It's different.
Yeah, I didn't expect so many beautiful buildings here.
Yes.
I didn't expect the scale of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I thought
very
it was much
surprising.
smaller.
Yeah. Reminds me of Nice quite a lot, and a few other places like old towns that we've been to. You have these alleyways that lead into you see all these like little shops and restaurants down these corners. It's great.
Very different to San Marino, which had the old town at the top with all the little alleyways. Different again.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed today, and the buildings, they got little shutters on them. It's so cute. So I'm excited to come back tomorrow and see the glass blowing in the island. I'm quite excited.
We headed for dinner by the canal. Of course, we all had pasta and enjoyed our last evening together.
Do you think Phoebe likes ice cream by any chance?
Good morning.
Morning.
We are back in Venice, like we never left.
Exactly, literally. We did.
This morning, hopped on the bus 8:30, bright and early.
Yeah. It was
Stri-
rammed already at 8:30.
It
Get
was,
here
I imagine all
early.
the workers got to Venice, crossed the city, And now we are waiting for our boat.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Today's objective is to do Murano, where they do the glass blowing, and Burano, where it's a little fisherman's island, so they have like really cute coloured houses and things. But we paid for a boat tour on Get Your Guide. Again, like I did with the Pass class, I will leave all the information in the description for you, because it was better value for money than getting a travel pass, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. You did.
Murano is famous for its glass craft. For 800 years they have been using glass to make all sorts of amazing pieces of art. Included in our boat tour was a demonstration of the glass craft techniques they use, including glass blowing. The amount of skill used to create these pieces of art is incredible. Crafters train for 15 to 20 years to become a master, and if they aren't good enough they remain an apprentice. He first made a beautiful vase and then, as if out of nowhere, made a horse in about 2 minutes.
We have just arrived at Burano. We had a good time visiting Murano, so a bit confusing, that's the two islands. So Murano is the first island that we visited. It's where for 800 years they've been doing the glass craft there, and it was amazing watching him, wasn't it?
It was so efficient.
Yes.
You can tell he's doing this day in, day out, and just bashing out some incredible pieces that's blowing our minds.
He pulled the horse out of nowhere. I don't know how he
It's
did
incredible. Well worth a stop.
that. Yeah, so we watched him making the pieces with the glass blowing, and then we went into the little shop, we had a little mooch round, and then we left and we've done the half-hour boat ride over to Burano now.
We're here now for the next hour.
Yeah.
And here it's not at all, you just have a gander, have a look.
You have free time for an hour.
It's lovely.
It's very, if you watched our Ireland series, you will have seen Kinsale that we went to visit with the colourful houses, wasn't it?
Yes.
And they had lots of murals there, and it's like a mix between Kinsale, Tenby, if you've ever been in Wales, and Balamory.
Who would have thought? Found a step in the shade.
We're going to have some drinks and some crisps.
Yeah, bought some crisps to tide us over.
Yeah.
So, our thoughts. Very, very pretty, cute little village.
Yes, very picturesque, very Instagrammable, isn't it?
Very.
That's the vibe.
And we started our walk just by going in a random direction, going through all the little streets.
Honestly, that's the best way to explore somewhere.
Yes.
It really is. Like,
definitely.
just pick a direction and walk and see what you find.
Here, less so. We found it, I don't know, we thought maybe it's just us, but we found it a little bit intrusive. I think because we
grew up
in a very tourist area.
That's what I was about to say.
You know what makes a good and what makes a bad tourist.
Yes, and I felt like we could see people putting their shutters down, we could see people closing over their windows, and that made me uncomfortable because I know how that feels.
Yeah.
As someone who has lived in a tourist area, and it's so remote because it's an island, it feels even more intrusive. Like you haven't just driven through here and stopped for lunch. Like you've purposely come out of your way to come here. That's why I think it feels especially intrusive in those areas. But then we turned like 3 corners and the vibe completely changed.
Yeah, we made our way then to the kind of the centre. There's a full market, full
With
shops.
loads of little restaurants with like little parasols, wasn't
Yeah.
there? Lots of little shops you can go into.
So that felt much better.
Yes.
You know, it's targeted towards tourists rather than feel like you're walking down someone's.
Like just someone's quiet street.
Yeah. If you do plan on coming here, I think really all you need to see is the centre.
Yes.
I think as long as you stick to that,
you don't get that vibe that we've
you're fine.
received. Yeah. You know, make sure that you buy things in the shops, make sure that you support small businesses, make sure you eat in a restaurant, even if you just buy a drink off them, you know?
Yeah.
That's a great way to support somewhere like this rather than just coming, seeing it and leaving, because I think that's when it may feel to them as though you're not interested in the area.
we then headed out of Venice back to our campsite for the evening to unwind.
Good afternoon. We've not long come back from Venice, and honestly, we got the bus back. We were absolutely roasting, weren't we?
It was unbelievably hot.
Yeah.
So yesterday we found out that where we're staying has a pool in the back.
Yeah, it's like a non-heated pool beach club, not beach club, like bar,
It's
snack
big.
bar.
It's
Yeah,
very
kind of
big.
area though.
So we came back and we got straight into our swimmers and hopped straight in to cool down.
Yeah.
Worked a treat.
Oh yes, it was delightful. So we went off and we did that, and then we decided it's time for dinner. No messing. Early dinner today.
Yeah.
Absolutely starving.
Carry on, because we didn't really have lunch. We skipped lunch and breakfast actually.
Yeah, we just had
So
some
this is our
crisps.
only meal. So get this in my belly, we're having curry. Oh,
Yes.
can't wait.
We finally managed to find naan breads. When I tell you, a mission. A mission is the right word to find naan breads in Italy. Completely understand why, because it's not really Italian at all, is it? So why would they stock it most places? But we managed to find some in a Lidl. So we picked up 2 packs, pack of plain and a pack of garlic, so that we had some on hand.
What are we having now?
Plain.
Okay.
So we're gonna enjoy having some naan breads. We've just made like a homemade chicken tikka kind of vibe. It's a chicken tikka with whatever you've got on hand.
Yeah, it's a weird one, but we'll see.
Yeah, exactly. And at this point, I just want some food.
I'm not picky like.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yes, these look banging.
Thank you so much for watching this week's video. We really hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe and leave us a comment. Join us for next week's video where we head north to the Dolomites to explore what it has to offer.